Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where, when we last left off, you may remember we were futzing around with nuclear power. And I did say at the end of the last session that I'd sort of leave the game running between this episode and the last one, just to let some of the things accrue and build up a bit of a stockpile. I did do that. I did actually remember to. I know you were expecting me to say I completely forgot to do that, because I always say that. But no, I did actually remember to do that. Aren't I good? The thing that I have to add on as a little sort of addendum is also the fact that may have got a little bit carried away with a few other things as I was sort of in the game, because the game's on. I can't exactly not play it, if you follow. So, oops. to put it mildly, oops. But it's not a big oops. A small oops will suffice, I think. So, yeah, I did do some things that I didn't talk about doing beforehand, but we'll play catch up with that. On the plus side, we do have, look, all of this stuff. This is the 500 of these we need to slap over there in the space elevator. Lovely. We also have these bad boys too. Finish when you want to look. I didn't quite finish. The power plants are still not on. I haven't turned them on yet. I didn't finish. You'll understand what I did when I get there. There's a few other things I did. Anyway, let me just pop all these in here and get this off, because we are going to need this sooner rather than later. Whop.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Yay, I guess. Slightly more ominous than it probably needed to be, but okay. Alright, so that's those two dropped off. That's brilliant. That's lovely. That's exactly what I wanted. So I will give you a quick rundown of what I did. You will notice all the boxes and stuff are gone. Did I do that in the last session? I can't remember if I did that in the last session or if I did that between. But all the boxes around here are gone now. I think I did that between sessions. So yeah, that's all gone. So we've got a nice clean open area now. That's lovely. You will also notice that the giant stack of transport belts is also gone. I emptied all of them, again, whilst I was waiting for the nuclear stuff to do. That just kind of seemed like something I should also do. And then I deleted a lot of it. It was fine. There was a lot of spare stuff, but it all went into the awesome sink. So that's fine, good, and wonderful. One thing I did want to remember, actually, just while I was looking at it. I want to check the numbers we got coming out of here. Oh, you are doubled. Interesting. I got rid of you over there, didn't I? Interesting, because that's coming in at, what is it, 75 a minute? Okay, well, it is what it is. I wondered if I could double it, but no, I already was. Never mind, I'm just going to have to be a bit more careful. Okay, that's fine. That's a-okay and fine and fun and wonderful. Now, let's see. What did I do? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll get to that one when we get to that. So let's head back over to the other side where I was working on everything. And I'll show you what I did. There's not a lot of stuff I did for the record, but maybe more than you expected. As I said, if the game is on, I have to play it. And because it was on when I was doing stuff, I kind of just messed about with a few things. As I said, I've got rid of this whole giant stack of belts that was here. It's completely gone now. It's just the bottom one. Looking a lot more neat and tidy and not as cluttered. So that's good news. Yes, one thing, I can't remember exactly where it is. You may be able to spot it in the distance. Oh yeah, it probably doesn't shine through because of you know, compression and whatnot. But all the way over there, you can see that there's a little radio tower right where my icon is. And you'll notice there's a power thing there and a power thing there. You can probably just about make it out. There's like a power pole there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's a radio tower over there. I said I wanted to put a radio tower there, so I sort of messed about with it for a bit. Ooh, that's new. So yeah, I messed about with it for a bit to plop. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. So put that one down in place just to fill in another blank patch on the map. So there you go. Hey, how about that? Apparently I can't seem to get rid of the resources. That's weird. That's weird, you can't get rid of those. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so I popped that down. That was like one of the things I did as I was messing around, just to sort of scan this section and you know have a look properly at the sort of chunk of the map, such as it is. So yeah, that's more or less the entire south chunk of the map mapped out now. I didn't mess with anything down here. That's all still the same. And most of the changes that I made are actually over on this bit. Again, nothing big, nothing major. But, yeah, I got a little bored whilst waiting for certain numbers to go up. And then I realized, actually, I could get more numbers if I really wanted to, couldn't I? Because more is always good. This is the thing. More is always good in this game. And so I realized that actually I could get more relatively easily. Just tweak a few numbers. And actually no, I've got enough raw stock going in to get more. And so I figured, screw it. Let's do more. And what you'll see as we come over here is rather than 2 nuclear power plants, I now have 4. I doubled it. Don't know why they're smoking. They always do that. It's really weird. They're not generating any power at the moment because they're not plugged into the network. But... oh, crap. That wasn't very friendly, was it? Yeah, so what I essentially did is I doubled it. I moved everything around. I tweaked and refined the inputs, so everything is now doubled. And as you can see, they're all stacked up. I'm going to get a lot of radiation stuff doing this. Yep, see, look, that's up at 50. It's all good. It's all excellent. Oh, that does remind me, actually. Now that this has you properly filled up. Yeah, you properly filled up. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need those. Which unfortunately does give me a baseline radiation level for a bit. But I need this for research. So yeah, let me just dump those right there. I'll pick those back up in a minute. But yes, so I doubled it. So we've got 2 sets of everything coming out. I basically upped the numbers. I looked at the numbers we had in terms of, you know, like numbers coming out. And I realized, hey, actually, we can very easily do this. We just increase the numbers a little bit and increase some of the conveyor belts. And so it was actually very simple. This was already going at double what we needed to anyway, so it wasn't a problem. So yeah, rather than 2 nuclear power plants, or it was actually these 2 originally, I slapped one over there, I slapped one over there. We're good. So now what we got to do is plumb it up. And it is worth pointing out that each one of these, assuming it works correctly, is going to net me 2,500 megawatts of power. So with 4 of them, you know what that means? That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. I just went from 8,640 capacity to 20,640 capacity. Fuck yes. I know what it cost was a little bit of radiation damage. So yeah, I'm assuming... So this is that nuclear waste stuff. Can we even pick this up? Oh, we can. Uranium waste. I don't know what this is, and I really, really, really hope that I can go into a... Oh, fuck. You are powered, aren't you? Ah, that's a problem. What the fuck do I do with this? Non-fissile uranium can be extracted, handled with caution, highly radioactive. That's a problem. Okay, yeah, we've definitely hit a small snag here. The game has not talked about uranium waste at all, so I had no idea what to do with it. See, there's no uranium waste listed here. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm like, what? What am I doing with this? If I can't send it into an awesome sink... Okay, fair enough. Technically, yes, that makes a certain kind of sense. I suppose. Actually, yeah, that could go in there. That would actually make a certain kind of sense, wouldn't it? Okay, you see, that's an issue. Because now the uranium waste is going to slowly accrue, and I've got to work out what the fuck I do with it. Because if I can't throw it into an awesome sink, because it just won't go in there. And, like, it's powered, so something's clearly going wrong. Look, it is definitely powered. So I guess it just won't go in there? Okay, backup plan real quick. Not ideal, but it'll have to do for now. It will at least keep things moving and chugging along. That's not good. Because this will not last forever. I mean, it's... What is it? 2,500? 2,500. So it'll go for a bit. Okay, I need to work out what to do, because the game doesn't say. Like, there's nothing that says, oh, this is what you do with uranium waste. It says it can be processed, but... That's it, that's all it says, so... Let's just go through things and see... Okay, it said... Looking at it, it said... Non-fissile uranium can be extracted, handled with caution. But it doesn't say how. Like, the game's been pretty good at, like, telling me what I need to do with something. Maybe it's a future tech? It could be. You think it's something I just haven't unlocked yet. But the thing is, normally the game will at least tell you what to do with something, even if you can't actually do it yet. I don't know, it is weird that I now have this problem and I don't know what the fuck to do about it. Because if I'd have known, I might not have gone ahead and done 4. I would have stuck with 2. That way it wouldn't have been as much of a problem. Oh well. Bit late now. Which does unfortunately put me on a bit of a time limit. Here's the thing. If the nuclear waste situation does get full, I'm assuming the nuclear power plant will just stop. Because if it can't produce anything, then it won't produce power. So my power levels will go down. And it's not like I was desperate for power anyway. I just did it for a bit of fun. So that's very odd that I apparently just do not have the ability to deal with this yet. Because, like, why would they give you the ability to make power plants that produce this nuclear waste, but not give you the ability to deal with the nuclear waste? Like, I know that's technically a problem that we actually have these days, but this is the future. You'd think we'd have figured that out by now. I don't know. That's annoying. That's really weird. Oh well, never mind. So much for the victory of getting all that power. Probably all going to stop soon enough. I mean, I can at least keep an eye on the numbers. So we'll see. So there are things to check on now. Because there's nothing else I can use to just get rid of an item. Like, at all. I cannot get rid of stuff. Oh, good. There's no, like, just destructor or anything like that. It's like everything's got to be used somewhere else. It's kind of annoying you can't put infinite stack of storage. There's no such thing. Okay, what was the... Is it sulfur? Which was the one where I needed... That was it. Okay. Where is... There we go. How many do I need? Was it 500? Oh, it was 500. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll dump you off in here for now. So, it's 300... That's 400. Okay, now we just wait for the numbers to go up on that. That's fine. We also needed, was it AI limiters? Needed 100 AI limiters. That's easy. That's one in there. And we also needed the 10 of these I saw before. Dump you in there. Perfect. Okay. Unfortunate, but hey ho, it is what it is. Oh my god, look at that, we're already at 3 bloody hundred. I don't know, looking at propulsion rocket turbo motor. Non-fissile uranium, that's what I need. Ah, cock. That's actually really annoying. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect it. Because I don't want too much of that building up until we're capable of dealing with it. That's really fucking irritating. When it said it was going to dump something out of there, I thought, oh, just throw it in the awesome sink. What, you know, it's where everything I don't need goes in the end. That's irritating. That's really, really irritating. Because it does mean we're going to have to go through some of this aluminium stuff that I've unlocked now and start getting more advanced stuff. But it looks like the last bit of the phase that I'm on, the last tier of the phase. Is it tier? Is it? Yeah, it's phase 4, tier whatever I'm on. Does seem to deal with like plutonium related stuff, which sounds fun. It's right up there with not being able to dump water. Yeah, right? Like, here's the thing. If they had it where, like, it went into the awesome sink, but you didn't get any points for it, I could understand. Like, not getting points, that's not great, but it is at least understandable. But not even being able to dump it in the awesome sink is a little on the annoying side. Because it means you literally can't use nuclear power without having all of that, and you can't deal with all of that until you get to the final... Because, like, nuclear power is the second tier of... no, it's the second option of this tier, right? Tier, what are we on, 9 now, I think? I forget. 8 or... No, it'll be tier 8, wouldn't it? Because it's the last one of phase 4. So... the second one of tier 8 is where you unlock nuclear power, but the 6th one, I think it was, of tier 8 is where we unlock the ability to deal with the excess of nuclear power. And it's like, give us an option right at the start, please. It feels a little broken. I know that's probably the point, but it's not the point. It's a bad point. But I went to all that trouble to set this up, and now I can't even use the fucking thing. Okay, that's fine. That'll go into there, and then it'll wear off, and then I won't have to worry about it until later. Okay. Fine. Annoying, but fine, I guess. Okay, it does mean my power's gone back down. Here's the thing. I've got enough power for now. You know, because we've got... yeah, okay, technically my max consumption is very high up, but it's really not an issue. Like, once that goes off the end and the list sort of expands, you'll be seeing sort of what we're actually talking about. So yeah, I mean, I'm using around 2,000 and I've got a max of 8.6. It shouldn't be too much of an issue going forward, I hope. But we shall see. We shall indeed see. Because we've unlocked a whole new bunch of stuff. Being, what turbo rifle ammo? Yeah, everything here down. So these 6 things are all the new things. So the empty fluid tank, packaged nitrogen gas, use to pass in gases and volatile liquids for transportation. So you're just straight up from aluminium. That's cool. I like that. Nitrogen gas, obviously. Packaged nitrogen gas. Heat sink, aluminium, and copper. that is actually really fucking easy. Cooling that's a bit more complicated. Yeah, okay. So we'll need water. And we'll need nitrogen gas. And we'll need rubber. So I think we're going to need to head over to my bauxite site on the other side of the map. Because the gas canisters are definitely something I need. Because I need those in order to unlock turbo fuel. And turbo fuel is something I would also very much to unlock. But... nitrogen needed for that. Oh, fuck. Hang on a sec. So these two can only be made in blenders. Makes sense. You're in an assembler. That's easy. So heatsink, I think... So empty fluid tank and heatsink should be my next two priorities. Because they're the simplest of the two. Does make me wonder, actually. Obviously, this is the sort of rough location of everything. Got the oil there. Oil, impure, normal, and pure. Where's the nearest nitrogen? Ooh, nitrogen. Pure. Ooh, very nice. That's actually... It's not desperately close, but it's close enough. Because that we also have the resource well pressurizer and the resource well extractor. Interesting. Well, that's definitely something we're going to have to play about with. Why am I here? Oh, I also wanted to... grab 100 of them. Perfect. Sweet.
Nuke Nobelisk unlocked. This Nobelisk uses a nuclear fission reaction to generate a massive explosion. Ensure all Fixit employees are clear of the blast zone before detonation. You probably should not use this. I am not joking. No refunds available. Side effects include glowing, growing extra limbs, liquefied skin, unexpected cravings for flesh, itching scalp, hair loss, finger loss, loss in general, indigestion, and flatulence. Please consult your weapons manufacturing facility if symptoms persist beyond the half-life of uranium-238.
I love the writing in this game. It's so good. Right. Okay. Now, do we slap the creation of these things onto what we've already got, or do we just make some more? Because this section's starting to get a little on the full side. Not like desperately so, but enough to notice. So which one was it? Nope, right, press the right button. So you're just an aluminium ingot, like nothing special at all. So you know what? Well, this is probably done, and I'm probably going to regret it in the long run. Excellent. Okay, that's that one. The other one I wanted to do was... Okay, so aluminium sheets combined with copper. We've got the aluminium sheets here not really doing much of anything. Do. So it was sheets, just to double check. Yes, it was. Alright. Got that. Good. I'll grab you. Okay. Ooh, oh no. Careful now. Only 37.5, 22.5. No, that's actually very fucking wrong. I just realized I've missed a fucking step. Apparently I'm a friggin' idiot. Okay. In fact, I didn't just miss one step, I missed several because I got a little overexcited. Nothing serious, just annoying that I forgot. Copper ingots into copper sheets, and copper sheets into heat sinks. Get it right one of these days, you know. Still, that works. Better than it was working before. I always forget certain steps, don't I? Okay, that's good. That's fine. That should start kicking things off. And you need to be back on heat sinks. Lovely. Don't know if we're specifically going to need those for anything in particular, but you never know, right? So we'll slap you into here, I think. Okay, excellent. Now we'll get the heat sinks are going. 22.5. Where do you go? Oh. It's 45 of those. Still, that ought to cover it. There's the heat sinks churning away. Perfectly good and acceptable. Right. Oh, fuel tanks are already done. That's great. Lovely. Where's heat sink? Oh, I've already... I may have put them in there here earlier. Ah, yep, we already had a few in there. I had a feeling I did, but couldn't quite remember. Okay, so that's good. So we got heat sinks and we got the gas tanks. Okay, next stop, back to the main base. Actually, no, I don't need to go back to the main base. Or I shouldn't need to go back to the main base. What I really need to do is I need to build a MAM out here, because apparently I didn't bother doing that before. So we need 10 of those bad boys, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Rocket fuel.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Nitric acid. Produced when nitrogen gas reacts with water. Highly corrosive and oxidizing properties make it an excellent choice for refinement. I haven't unlocked that yet, apparently. I don't have nitric acid, which is a teensy bit annoying if I want to use rocket fuel. Oh well. Yeah, that's going to be a tiny bit of an issue there, I think. That's definitely something that I'm going to struggle with for a while. So the only ones we got left are you, because I haven't unlocked singularity cells yet. We got power slugs, because I haven't unlocked time crystals yet. Okay. And you, because I haven't unlocked packaged rocket fuel yet. Although, no, stand corrected. Technically speaking, I've unlocked it, but I haven't unlocked the thing I need to make it yet. Like, we've got this, which of course needs rocket fuel and a bottle. Makes sense. But to make rocket fuel, we need nitric acid, which apparently I haven't unlocked. I mean, it says produced when nitrogen gas reacts with water. So, I guess it goes in a blender? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But, okay, that being the case, let's start scanning some hard drives, because I've been putting that off deliberately, now that I've unlocked a few new things. So that's good. So yes, we're churning along with all of this. Nice and good. Heat sinks. I don't specifically know if I need heat sinks to unlock anything, but hey ho. So yeah, that'll churn along like that. Yeah, numbers are slowly going up. I approve of this. Right. So the next big thing on the list is the two biggies. Being cooling system and the modular frame. Now, I don't know if cooling keeps advanced parts and buildings, so there might be... Oh, do we have... Oh, I wonder if... Hang on. Does the... No, you don't. Which I suppose makes some kind of sense. Okay, so might as well start on the first one. Add to the to-do list. The rubber is going to be the annoying part. Oh, you need heat sinks. Did I ever get... Oh no, I did put oil up here, didn't I? There was oil over here somewhere. Yeah, there. So that's an oil tube. That's bauxite. You made plastic, didn't you? Not rubber, which would have been a preference for what you're going to do. What did you make? Oh, you made the turbo fuel. I'd forgotten I built that over here. I thought I built that over the other side. Never mind. You only make turbo fuel, huh? Isn't that interesting? Sorry, just thinking ahead. See, water's easy because we're more or less over water, or close enough. Yeah, it's more or less over water. So water's easy. Nitrogen, where the hell is the nitrogen gas compared to where I am right now? It is more or less dead east. Not 100%. Let's go find it. We can work out where we plummet into. It's over there somewhere. There you are. I'm assuming. So I could just bring it right along onto this, theoretically. best place, I suppose. But it's a place. Let's see how big these things are. Oh, they're not as big as I expected. Also, where's the extraction point? There is no extraction point on this one, is there? Hold up. Wrong way around. Let's try it again. Better. Ooh. I've literally never seen this before. Oh, cool. Sweet. Extracted connectors. Resource well potential 840. I don't actually know how much I need. Let's find out. What are we making? Cooling system. We need 150. Did you need any nitrogen gas? You did. You need 37.5. So we really only need about 200. Hang on, how can you tell which one's good and which one's... You're pure. You're pure. Oh, are they all pure? I guess they all are. Brilliant. This is great. I don't know how much I'd get for one of them, but... You come out at 120, do you? Well, isn't that interesting? $120 for you. So do they all come out at 120? They do. Isn't that interesting? Trying really hard. Yes, I'm sure it is. Well, we can get up to... Hang on. So 5 of these would be 600, wouldn't it? Oh, biddy. Alright, I think I can get this. Hang on. Kinda new to me, but I think I can work it out. Alright, let's see if we can work a decent system out of this. Not the most elegant, but you know what? It's a bit rough around here anyway. We should... Yeah, definitely gas. Did wonder how that was all going to play out, but... Just realised I've done 6, but I actually only needed 5, which is actually a little annoying. I needed 5, not 6. Tell you what, let's just delete you, shall we? Because it should be, theoretically, I'm going to upgrade all of these to 2. I don't need to, but I'm just going to do it for shits and giggles. Because I can. They're all doing 120. 5 times 120 is 600. And these can carry 600, so yay. Of course, now we've got to lug it all the way back to base. Fun. I know I don't need 600. The reason I'm doing it is redundancy, basically. Good if I did put this gap under it. I didn't know I was going to be doing this. I just did that on habit, really, more than anything else. But you know what? This will be bloody useful, actually. Oh, I've also just noticed it's already well gone 4 o'clock. So yeah, we'll keep plumbing this up. And yeah, we'll see where we get to. Hopefully I'll be safe here. If I hide on this side, I don't think there's any critters over there that can get me. Critter that could is over on that side. So hopefully I'm safe here, but I guess we'll see. If I come back and I'm dead, that's going to be annoying. But at least I'm in a place where I can get my items back quickly enough. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And I am back. Alright, let's keep this chugging along. Exactly where I want to take this. Close enough. I think what we'll do, for the sake of convenience, good old zooping. Okay. So I have two options. Because I need heat sinks, I can either transport these heat sinks over to there, which theoretically could work. We're almost halfway through that, but not quite. So either transport heat sinks across, so to be a bit cheeky about it, or I just do heat sinks again, and I do rubber as well as a separate thing too. Because water's easy, nitrogen gas have already got pumped along. The heat sink and the rubber are the two annoying parts. Because with rubber, oh yeah, that reminds me, the man finished as well. Let's see what I get out of that. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? I got rigger motor. Anything else? Not really. remember. Oh, there was a hole in the floor here. I saw it. Hey! Oh, apparently I just got raided. What? Okay, I think the raid jingle may have broken on my system or something. There's supposed to be a big loud noise when somebody raids. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate that, Blue Sky Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a big jingle and a big pop-up. I think it's broken. I think something somewhere has updated and broken it, because that's always the way these things go. Something always gets an update and it breaks literally everything. So, yeah, so sorry, there was supposed to be a big fancy-dancy jingle when that happens. It didn't happen because it's annoying for some reason. But that's fine. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. Right, we need a refinery here. Like the big foundation slab? Oh yeah, just giant, massive foundation. For the record, this is not the biggest one I've built. There's one, it's actually on the other side of the map. So it'd take me ages just to show you. But I've built bigger ones. This is kind of what I do in this game. I don't bother with the regular floor. I just find a nice open space, slab everything over, and then just go from there. Because obviously, like, the space elevator on my main base is over there. And if you actually look at the map, right, I'm over here right now. My main base is over here, down in this section here. I got another section over here, but the really big one is this huge section here is just a giant slab too. So, hey. All good, all fun. Right, so I need me some... what are we looking at? Rubber? Rubber. I missed. And... Swamp deserves being paved over anyway. I mean, yeah. It's not exactly the most fun place, and it's got a lot of annoying enemies in it. So, I can absolutely understand that. Okay, so that's that. Can we squeeze? No, we can't squeeze it there, because of course we can't. Not that one. Good. That's that. Get the bauxite over here. No, I built you too far back. God damn it. One of these days I'll get the bloody distance wrong. And da-da-da-da. There we go. I'm figuring out how to get less annoyed with fluid pipes. Good luck with that. Fluid pipes are just generally quite annoying, I find. Maybe it's just a me thing, but what can I say? I do. Oh, I don't like that clipping. Much better. Alright, that'll be for that, that'll be for that. Oh, now we get all the fun of the fair. Right. So, we get rubber coming out of you. And we get a solution coming out of you, unfortunately. So we get the rubber, we get the... What do we normally do with that? I always forget. Right, yeah. This for a bloody heat sink, right? So you need to connect up like that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You need coal going in, don't you? I always forget about that. Tits. Always forget about the coal. Ooh. Great, now we need to shoehorn you in here somewhere. Aha! Close enough. No. Wait, did that connect? Oh, I think that did connect. Yay! Connected. Alright, that's the coal. 120. I don't think you're going to need that much. We'll work out the numbers later. So, sure, your access. You're going into there. Oh, why does this have to be so fucking annoying? Right. What are we doing with you? That, right, yeah, that's it. So you do that. Petroleum coke. And then we get you. Uppity. Oh, research. Research. Now, where did I leave the map? It's over here somewhere. Flexible, that's not useful to me now. Give me something better. Really? Ugh, for fuck's sake. I guess you. Nothing great so far. Okay. This isn't the scrap. Scrap goes into here. Oh no, the scrap gets smelted first. Damn it. Always forget the smelter. makes you an aluminium. Very nice. And then aluminium gets turned into... No. I need an assembler. That then gets turned into... Oh, wait, what the fuck is it we need for the sheets? Hang on. I'm getting confused. Hang on, we need the heat sink, which is aluminium. Oh, really? Hang on. So you make ingots. Damn it, it's been ages since I messed with aluminium. Oh, we did need copper for that. So technically speaking, we need copper for both. Oh joy. Right. Okay. Snap you about there. All that just for fucking heat sinks. Ugh. Oh, for every sodding time. These are all the wrong fucking way round. Every time, every bloody time I put these bloody things down, they are always facing the wrong sodding way. Right, let's try this again, shall we? You are copper. You are aluminium. Yes. You are that. You are heatsink. And there. Good. Right. Okay. Now we take a blender. What do you do? Will it blend? I hope so, because we've got the fucking recipe for it. Best way to get into this would be... Good. Alright, so that's that. You need copper connection. Which level's copper? You copper or you Katerian? No, you're copper. Okay, connect. That'll do it. Alright. So we'll need water. Water's easy. Relatively. And we'll also need nitrogen. That'll do it. No, careful now. Come on, connect. There we go. That's good. Well, that's really... So how the hell did I manage to get that unconnected? That really rankles. That really, really, really is annoying. Do I care? No, not really. Not anymore. I may have cared. Not anymore. Ooh, map's complete. Let's see if we can unlock anything good this time, or if we're all just getting dregs left over from previous stuff. And... no! Seriously? I don't care about this! Ah, for fuck's sake. Give me something good, game. Stop giving me all this crap. Right. Okay. The other thing, of course. I don't know how much you need. Nice. Okay. Do that. Put you about here. Yep, very good. Close enough. Slap down a water extractor. Slap down a pump. R2. No, try the other way around, genius. Nailed it. It's a start. Okay, so that should be the water sorted out. That's fine, fun, and indeed useful as hell. Ooh, always popping up. That's always nice. Okay, so that should be everything we need. There's a few more things I need to sort out before we can turn all this on. Namely, all the excesses. So we got silica, great, which we really don't need coming out of there. Oh, we got fucking water. And we got petroleum coke coming out of there. This is almost certainly a dumb idea, but maybe. That's gonna be really irritating to sort. There's two possible options. I mean, could just get a packet. What would a... It's package water. What do I need to make a package again? Steel. Or iron and... Fucking hate excess water on stuff. It's so irritating. How much pressure lift do you guys have? I know you've always got a bit, but I can't remember what it is. 10 meters. So 10 meters is that, and then another 2. Need advice about excess water? Well, I know essentially there's 2 ways I can deal with it. I can either pump it into the little power setup I've got on the other side of this place, which is annoying, or I package it and dump it into an awesome sink. I could try to feed it into something else, but then it gets to problems of like ratios and stuff, and it's annoying. I've said before, and some of the people in the chat will know, I wish there was a fluid dump in this game. Something that could just, like, it would only work for water, but something that where you could just dump excess water without having to worry about it. Because, like, water is, like, fine. Like, I can understand not dumping things like oil or acid or any of the other liquids, but for just water, I wish there was a way you could just dump the stuff. But apparently, there isn't. So we're just going to have to make do. Okay, the wet concrete alt recipe. I don't even know if I've got that. Oh, no, I do. Do I even have any concrete around here? I don't know. I might do. I think I did put up some limestone at some point, but I don't remember. That's sulfur, isn't it? Thing is, in order to do that, I'd have to pipe some concrete across to the area, and that's where I am. The closest is either over there or over here. Neither of those are really that close. I see you thinking, but I don't think that's going to work. There's no concrete in the immediate vicinity. Oh, goody. You're not giving me anything I want. You realize that, game. You believe early on without any alternate recipes, the only option you get is coal power plant? Yes, I can believe that. It's less than 10 meters. Screw it, it'll do. Right. Petroleum coke. And... That's a splitter. We definitely want a merger on this particular one. Alright, I think that's everything. Probably something I've completely forgotten. Oh, actually, one thing I have forgotten, actually thinking about it. Numbers! We gotta look at the numbers. Okay. So 12 heat sinks. So like the water and the nitrogen, neither of those are a problem. Don't have to worry about that at all. Fairly certain water is going to be coming up much better than that. I think the heat sink is probably the biggest issue. Like, it wants 12, and I'm doing 7.5 on quite a high number. That's for 6. Do I need 6? I mean, I don't even know what the hell these cooling systems are for specifically. Not yet, anyway. 12 rubber isn't an issue. It really is these 12 heat sinks. So... okay, I could just dump 2 into there, actually, and say you at 6. That would probably be the better of the 2 options, actually. So... 30 aluminium... and, oh, hang on. Ah, that is something I forgot. I forgot to make the copper sheet thingy. I knew there was something I'd forgotten to do properly. Okay, so what were the numbers again? There's 18 copper sheets and 30. 18. Alright. And 30. Oh, 30. Well, perfect. We're already at 30 on that. Excellent. So we don't need to increase that one at all. So we need 36 copper ingots there. And 10, so it's 46 copper ingots. And 46. Yeah, that'll be good. 46 copper ore, that's not a problem in the slightest. So that's the copper sorted out. Might need... It'll take a while to balance out, but I think it should get there eventually once one of them gets full. We need 30 aluminium ingots. 30. So we need 60 scrap. That's much less than what you actually produce. That's fine. 20 coal, 40 aluminium solution. 20 to that. Good. Oh, fudge, you need water too. I always forget that part. Less water around here than I'd like. That's fine. I'm sure we'll work something out. Woo! Right. So much stuff just to get bloody aluminium. No wonder I never wanted to repeat this nonsense. Perfect. Okay, let's get to powering everything we can, and indeed everything we need to, which is unfortunately easier said than done in most cases. Ugh, so much power needed for so much bloody stuff. Okay, I think that is everything. Oh my god. It does get a teensy bit ridiculous after a while, doesn't it? Well, everything's moving, that's a start, I suppose. Let it churn! I never did look up how much rubber this thing's taking in versus how much. Rubber was the one thing I didn't look at. I looked at everything else, didn't bother looking at rubber. That's fine, we'll work it out. We wanted 12 rubber, didn't we? Doesn't need to look at the man. And oh god, it's almost 5 o'clock. Okay. What are you turning out at? 20? Easy. Drop the number down. No point in overproducing. Okay, so I think, barring any snags, we can hopefully have this as a tick mark next to it. Theoretically. And so we shall have the cooling systems sooner rather than later. Definitely sooner. Okay, we will set another little research thingamajiggamabobby going. And then we'll take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom. And hopefully the whole thing won't have exploded by the time I get back. One can hope. What do we got? No. Rubber concrete. Ooh. 6 inventory slots. Sure. Fuck it, why not? I'll take that. I didn't think I'd be getting that, but sure, okay. Now, I've got a lot of spaces on the more advanced stuff. Why aren't you giving me any unlocks for that? Okay, so yeah, in this case, it's just literally an instance of waiting. Waiting for this to all catch up with itself. Which it looks like it's gonna. So this should start chicken and a churning soon enough. Once the, oh look, that's going, so that'll be making the heat sink soon. And we shall hopefully watch as the cooling systems go into the dimensional depot. Yay! Okay, yeah, time for break. Back in a bit, guys. And we are back. Okay. Oh, I think I just saw one go in there. Did you get a cooling system? Do we have that now? Well, apparently we already had a bunch. Probably found, scattered somewhere in the void. Okay, are we all coming in at a good clip? Yeah, seems good, seems good. Rubber's at a nice level. Nitrogen and water are all good. And yeah, heat sinks are coming in at a nice rate. Excellent, that's the cooling system sorted. Now we got to do the modular frame. Oh no! Actually, this one might not be as bad because it didn't require the heatsink. So yeah, so we've got. So we know we need. Well, again, we need more bloody aluminium casing. Endlessly enjoyable. Aluminium casing isn't. It's annoying, but it's not like bad. The heavy modular frame. Looking at which one would be the best. See, that's iron. That's iron. That's... Oh, that's iron and... Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I actually gonna need concrete for this? Oh, for... Balls. Looks like I'm gonna need concrete! Yay! Okay. We can deal with... Oh, did I forget to fucking pump that into there? Hmm... 16. Oh, that's... You know, I forgot to do something properly. That's fine. Just let it do its thing. Whatever speed it wants to take, let it do it. Right, okay. Yeah, I did miss that slightly. I really need to collect these coupons. I've got like 93 of the bloody things. Right, so my thinking is... I don't want to think anymore. But unfortunately I have to. So what we're instead going to do is... that might work. Did you finish while I was away? You did. How nice. What do we got? Radio control units? Give me something good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why can you never give me anything good? Jesus Christ. You're all crap. That's my last one, too. I do wonder, actually. Like, looking at the recipes I've been getting for these drives, they all seem to be old ones. I haven't gained a single new recipe. Is the recipe that you get out of a drive determined when you pick the drive up? Or is it determined when you scan the drive? I'm a little curious about that because I feel like I haven't unlocked any recipe with that batch of drives that I've unlocked since I've had the drives, because I've had them in my inventory for a while. So I'm wondering if that's the case. I don't know. But it's weird to think about. The heavy modular frame is going to be the big one. That's going to be the annoyance. Yeah, I'm just going to need some concrete. Unfortunately, we don't have much of that around here. Closest is here, which is kind of near to where I've got other stuff from as well, I guess. Just means more friggin' pipes and shit. Whereabouts are these things I'm looking for? Around here somewhere, anyway. Ooh, I found some radiation. That's nice. Here, huh? Did I open you up? I probably did. Yeah, I did. Actually, what have we got in terms of purity on these two? We've got a normal and a normal, apparently. Oh, nice. Well, okay then. I guess we'll just have to deal with what we've got, won't we? We've come out at 120. Might they need any more than that? What can we up it to? 300? Do it to 240. That might be an idea. do it. Sort of. That'll do it. Theoretically. Number of stuff I've got to pipe around bloody everywhere, I tell you. Ah. Right, thank God for that. Right, are we done? Whoa, what happened there? Why is that? Why are you doing that? Oh, you... Oh, okay. Hang on. I see. That's a bit weird. That is... What? Why is that doing that? Oh, is it because some of them are... Wait, what? What is going on? Why is this so screwed up? That's default. That's straight. What? Why? Oh, that works. That would explain it. It's got to go backwards. Okay. I did have a thought. It's probably a dumb thought that I really shouldn't do, but this guy Robin gave me an idea earlier, and I'm thinking maybe I could use that. Get rid of some of this excess crap. Something good, something... Oh, not really. Yeah, I'm really wondering if hard drives determine their rewards when you pick them up, not when you scan them. It must be that. Like, if I went off and found another hard drive now and scanned it, you know what, I'm going to test that. Hang on. Let me pull up that map and see if I can work out where the nearest hard drive to me is now. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to scan it, and I'm going to see if it gives me something better, because everything I got then was all from old stuff. Give me a minute. I just got to load this up, because it takes a while to load. Because it reads my save data, so it knows which ones I have and haven't picked up. But that just means it takes a while to, you know, load everything. Okay, turn everything off. Yeah, I know sort of roughly where I am. So are there any I can actually get? I don't know. Hang on a second. Turn all that off. Lovely. So there is one relatively... Can I get that though, like item-wise? No requirements. That would be a yes. Okay. Hang on, where is that? That is... right there. So if we go... So this is a bit of a side, but I'm genuinely curious about this. Should be close to where the... I wonder why I didn't pick it up. Probably I just didn't find it or something. Should be close to where the copper is. because we're going to have to wait for 10 minutes for it to scan as well, but it'll be very interesting. Like, maybe I'm just getting bad luck, but it feels a bit too specific for that, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here or something, but I mean, I can only call it like I see it. I mean, it would be one way to, you know, make sure that, you know, there's no point to, like, holding on to your hard drives. Because if they only can give you things you've unlocked after you've picked them up. Or, sorry, no, things you've unlocked before you pick them up. Then that's a really weird way to do it. I said, it's entirely possible I'm just getting unlucky. Like, that's 100% a thing that could be happening right now. I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted there. My thinking, my thought, the idea I had is I've got all this excess water and it's going in annoying little places and we've got all these big ass pipes going around the place. What if I decided to do something other with it? How big is a... bigger than that. Okay, we're definitely going to need to go down a few levels. Methinks. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but I mean, I suppose anywhere will do, technically speaking, but... somewhere relatively central would be nice. You would be bigger than that, wouldn't you? I put you the wrong bloody way, haven't I? God damn it. Every time. It's always everything. Everything I build, it faces the wrong way. It's going the wrong way in terms of its structure. Everything is just wrong at all times. Yeah, okay, that goes up too much. Do I want... Oh, fuck it. I don't even care. No, we don't need the... Wait, what do we need it in? It was in the blender. Hang on a tick. Wet concrete. Oh, it's in the refine... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's in the refinery? Those are even bigger than blenders. Oh, for It's the 50-50-90 principle. Given a 50-50 choice, you pick the wrong one 90% of the time. See also USBs. Oh, yeah. I don't even bother trying with USBs. I just always look. I never bother trying to just put one in. I will always look first. Alert. Not quite. Apparently I missed one. No, it's dead. It just hasn't realized it yet. Okay. It's still too fucking big. Why are refineries so goddamn tall? I hate that they're so goddamn tall. Okay, let's go check the map. I want to see if my theory's right. Was I just getting unlucky with some picks? Or was there something more at play? It's the OC supercomputer. Maybe not. Nah, I see again, it's all crap. Never mind. Maybe my theory was wrong. Maybe it's just not giving me any of the new stuff for some reason. Wrong way round again. For fuck's sake, I went all the way to... It's fine, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yep, no problem at all. Doom. Good, right. Okay. I guess. Now, I need to work out where are all the water exits? Like here, for instance. It's going to slow things down just for a little bit, but... Can you access water too? Oh, I suppose you are. Forgotten all about that. Put you there. Hang on, whereabouts are we going? There. And of course one over here, although this one's still kind of working. I should probably do this one backwards. We can at least mark it with this. Okay, so those should show up on the underside so I'll know where the bloody hell I'm looking. Uh-oh. Just about hook all this up. Practically. Alright, getting there, getting somewhere anyway. Put down you about there. Is that right? Oh, no, there. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. Pop you into there, there. Nope, that's the wrong one as well. We only need level 1. Hopefully. No good. It's not going to snap into place. Sweet. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. Come on, delete. Okay, so that should be pretty much all of the water, I think. Cut out of that. Save for you, of course, but you I will work on right now. Where are you? Here you go. How much are you pumping out? Not a lot. Well, we can get rid of all this now. That's good. Ooh, catching up with myself. Good job I checked. Nice. Well, let's hope that doesn't cause some major epic backlog or anything like that, but guess we'll see. So the water should sort of slowly trickle in. It'll then make something and then, yeah, straight into there. Lovely. No arguments from me. Not a perfect system, but you know what? It's better than that annoying power system I had to keep setting up. I still think you need like a water dump. Who needs perfect? Fair point. Okay. What time we go? Oh, let me make it 6 o'clock already. Okay, well, we didn't get quite as much done as I'd have liked today, but hey ho, we sort of got there. How are we getting on with the heat? Heat sinks. Oh, they're already at 500. In fact, must have. Wait. Wait, you are making heat? No, you're not making heat sinks. You're making. What are you making? Cool. Cooling systems. There we go. It's close. Okay, so we didn't quite get started on the fused modular frame yet, but I'm thinking all I really got to do is get the heavy modular frames made. Nitrogen gas is easy, and aluminium casing, I think I'll just siphon off of this by increasing the numbers, because there's actually quite a bit of leeway on that. So I'll siphon off of this, and just like, you know, take it over there and then cart it in and craft it outright into aluminium casing. I think that'll be the easiest thing for me to do on that front. So that shouldn't be too difficult. The hardest part is, as I said, going to be making the heavy modular frames to turn into this. But we're getting there. We are getting there. It's okay. I think I can work it out. So obviously that'll be for next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.